good morning, welcome back to another VLOGRIL vlog. It's VLOGRIL 21? 21! This month is going so slowly and so fast, all at once. All at once. We've had a holiday booked for the end of May since, I want to say we booked it before Christmas. I think we booked it before Christmas. And it still feels so long away, and now it's weeks. It's weeks. You know, in that little period of time between like where you're kind of waiting to go on holiday, there's for me, a little part where it almost gets too close, and I would like to live my life 4 weeks away from holiday. It's such a nice feeling, and as it gets closer, I already feel sad that it's nearly over. I'm waiting outside the garden, just kind of hanging out, mostly because Manny's waiting for Lee, so I'm kind of keeping Manny company, even though he has nothing to do with me. He's fallen asleep standing up right now. He's just there. Just waiting by the back gate, waiting for his dad. He keeps like slumping over to the side, almost like he is legit falling asleep, standing up. But he just needs to wait for his dad. If that's not a smile, he's like, I'm with my daddy. I'm with my daddy.
What is it?
When do you go? You go end of May.
It's what? Saxy?
Manny's living his best life now.
It's cucumber.
At the table,
Yogurt and mint.
next to Daddy and the Chris.
Oh, Charlie sits at the table now. Well, not.
Gets on the bench.
He's on the bench.
We don't sit at the table to eat that often, to be fair. So this is just a nice...
We're just northerners.
Yeah.
Don't you?
You eat on the sofa, don't you?
Over the sink.
Yeah. We've been making clay jewellery. How fun are these?
Yeah.
These ones are air dry clay, which is like, it's really lightweight.
So weird. Look.
It's like slime.
But it doesn't stick to you.
Yeah, I think for kids that is particularly nice to use because it wasn't as fiddly. And then where's the other stuff? The other stuff, proper polymer clay. So that's in the oven right now. And then this is the copper clay that I mentioned. And I'm gonna go and see if I can fire up the fire pit to see how this works. If it works. I don't actually know if we've got. Oh my god! Any gas in here? It says low. Oh, we've got fire. The fire pit needs refinishing, so I'm not worried about using it for this. But I also don't know if it's like in the fire enough because it's so windy. Right, I tried a few different ways and now I've kind of like balanced it on the edge and something is definitely happening. I should probably get away from the fire just in case this whole thing explodes. It turned out pretty well. It's not perfect and some of them snapped. But it's quite a fun little thing. I don't know whether or not it's something that I'll do again. But it was a fun experiment. Also we made some like polymer clay stuff that I'm waiting for it to totally set up. And then I'll try and put some findings on it tomorrow. I took Ella to her friend's house rather than her get a taxi, and there was a huge accident at the end of the street. So something that should have taken me 10 minutes took me 50. And Emma and Chris went back to their hotel for an hour, and they'll be back any minute now. So I'm just going to try and set things up for the murder mystery, get the drinks and stuff ready, possibly freshen up my makeup. Honestly, I thought we were going to have about maybe half an hour cat nap, but these things happen. It'll detect your face, it'll say detecting face tracking equal dry. So let's just put that there. And as you walk around, it knows where you are. Oh, good! How mad is that? Catch me if you can!
That's what happened on the.
What she didn't know, Melissa saw the kiss and had been terribly jealous of Julia ever since.
You did it!
Just before the start of the performance, it was only by chance that to Melissa in time and save the day. But what nobody knows, she took the inspiration from her design to keep private sketches.
No! Oh, Patrick!
At the theatre
Yeah, I
park.
did it.
he smashed up one of the toilet cubicles
You
was you!
Toilet.
in the men's toilet.
You smashed up
out
the
of pure
toilet!
jealousy.
You were the murderer the whole time. Miles, I 100% thought if you were the murderer, you'd give it away.
Yeah.
Well played.
Did anybody guess it was Daniel?
I guess
No.
Nobody guessed Daniel. I thought
I
Paul.
put Melissa.
You put Melissa, but I thought it was you. I really thought you were just saying that because it was you.
No, I put Melissa down.
Wow.
Jeez, I would not have thought Dan. Oh, because I said he loves her.
I'm legit impressed that you managed to hide that. And I really didn't think he'd done the toilet thing either.
No.
I thought that was Patrick.
I'm more good at lying than you think.
That's a concern, Will. That's a real concern.
That's worrying, actually.
Name 3 makes of cars.
Oh god. Hyundai, Honda.
Honda and Hyundai are the same thing.
Oh,
no,
no,
they're
Fiat.
They're not.
No, Honda and Hyundai.
Honda, Hyundai, very different things.
Oh no, it's because they pronounce
Japanese,
it
but...
different. Oh
Honda.
yeah, I was thinking of how in America they call it Hyundai.
Oh, wait, can you
Hyundai.
see?
Yeah, alright, yeah, you were right there. Alright.
I love it. I love you. Before I turn everything off, I thought I'd give you a bit of an evening look at the garden. I am obsessed. I love these lights so much, but just like the whole vibe. Truly. I know this might seem trivial, but a few years ago, when we lived with Mum and Dad, I didn't really think I would have like a garden, because the garden was like an extension of my parents' living space. And this is crazy. I love it. I also am looking up to see if I can see the moon out tonight. Every time I come out, I'm like, full moon, full moon. How great are these lanterns too? These are solar lanterns. How much light do they give off? They're amazing. These are from IKEA. Those string lights, I couldn't tell you, probably B&M. Those little ones that are on the fence, definitely B&M. The heat lamps are going off now. I think I want to be able to fit them to the inside of the pergola. That would be nice. But in spite of how difficult this table and chairs were, I do love them. Do you know what it is? It's not that it's ridiculous to be like, I love this. I think it's like a little bit of gratitude practice. Appreciate the things that you once would have never believed you would have. Appreciate those things, because they're the things that, you know, when they say, and remember the time that you would have wished to have the things that you've got now. That's what this is. Flash forward to the morning. Little Manfred, are you having a great time? Are you sunbathing with your biscuit? Are you? Manny loves sunbathing. Lee's inside, and this is how much Manny loves sunbathing. He is outside. Is that right? I am going to meet Emma at Starbucks, and we're going to go and film a podcast episode. I'm going to leave you there, Manny. I got to tell you, a couple of drinks last night. I feel terrible today. This bottle, can you see? Like, it's like just at where the label is. There. This bottle wasn't even full when we were drinking from it. So that is how much, even if it had been full, between 4 of us, that's not that much. And I feel terrible. Look at my face. My face tells you. We're going to take some pictures for the podcast as well. So, should have done that yesterday. My face wasn't this puffy. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up there. And I'll edit this later today at some point. Maybe I'll not fall asleep on the sofa this Sunday. But yeah, loads of fun with that. Dinner party game. Would definitely recommend it. It was this one. The only problem I've got is it is a one-time game. You can't play it and play it. You can't, like, there's not different ways to play it. It's like that's one and done. So I'm going to pass it on to someone so that they can play it. But it's not cheap for the fact that they were all, I think that was like one of the more affordable ones, but none of them are cheap to say that you can only play them once, which is kind of annoying. But, it's what it is. But I would recommend it. It was really, really fun. And I think next time I want to play one of the ones that's like a murder board. It's like I've just remembered my friend's coming around later. Could be a hair of the dog situation.